So my first question, which I'll sort of address to the chat and sort of to Teru, I guess, is why would anyone decide to get a PC and go into gaming rather than just getting a console? Why? I have an iPhone, so when I was looking at my phones, I didn't really want to have a device where I could pick and choose what I could do. I just sort of wanted it to work. So what do you think is the reason that people sort of go to PC gaming rather than sort of just buying a console? And I guess, Teru, if you want to go first.
Oh, this one easy. Money.
Are they not more expensive?
No, building a PC, if you know what you're doing, it's freaking cheap. You get the right components for the right price. You can get a PC that runs pretty much everything on the current market. But take, for instance, the current generation of consoles, Wii U, Xbox One, PS4. They're like, what? A lot. And the games, 70 euros per game. What the hell? Steam, 10 bucks for 10 games.
Yep.
What the hell? So yeah, money. It's the first thing.
Yeah, I think that definitely makes sense. I think the first thing when I got a PC is just games are so much cheaper, and there's so many more as well, I think. So I guess, Pip, what got you into PC gaming mainly, and sort of why do you think PC is superior to sort of console gaming?
It's actually funny because I used to play PlayStation 2. I never got the 3 and the 4. And what got me to gaming on the PC was certain games that weren't available on the console, which is kind of awkward because sometimes it's the opposite, You want to play games that aren't available on the PC, that are only console exclusive. But I think the most important thing is the graphics. You can really push forward if you have the right computer, of course, on the PC. And on a console, you're just stuck with whatever the game has to offer. So I think mostly consoles are used for group gaming, like those interactive games you play with your friends. And if you want to really enjoy all the eye candy and really get on with it, you just have to get a PC. It's a must.
Yeah. And I guess with that, with PCs, you tend to get better graphics, arguably, if you spend sort of more on that. And yeah, I guess availability of games is quite important. So on a PC, if you buy the latest Xbox One or the PlayStation 4 now, you're going to end up with about, I don't know how many games, probably about 100, maybe less than 100 now. But on PC, when you get one, you're going to have thousands of things to play. And the majority of them won't require to have the latest hardware, the latest stuff to be able to play it. So Rob, how long have you been a PC gamer for, do you think?
On and off for over 10 years, but I do keep dipping back into the console kind of scene and then realizing how terrible it is again, and coming back to PC inevitably. Just feel like you've said already, the quality and the cheapness. I did have a PS4, and then obviously you've got the monthly subscriptions now, so it's just cheaper to play online games on a PC now, with the game prices coming down all the time and not happening on the consoles. So yeah.
I think for me, because I only actually switched to PC sort of this generation, and when you sort of think about it, if you look at the PS3 or the Xbox, they're going on over 5 years before they upgrade or change anything, which means by the time that these generation came out, they're basically already out of date. And I think if you're if you're serious about your games, you do want the best kind of quality. It is better to sort of go PC generally now than a console. Just the amount of games. Is it as much as a no-brainer? So I guess a good question to if we go back to Teru again is why, if PC gaming is so much easier, it's so much cheaper, then why aren't more people into it now as compared to, say, console gamers? Or are there more?
I'm the wrong guy to answer to this because I have a PS4, a PS Vita, and a 14,000 3D Mark PC. So I'm the wrong guy to answer this. I have everything. I have the best of all worlds.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it. And if you can, use it too. But if I should if I had to choose one, it would be a PC.
Yeah.
It's not a cheap hobby if you like to keep on the edge.
Mhm.
If you have a console, that's it. You're always on the top.
Yeah.
But on the PC, it's like once in a year you have to put like $1,000
Yeah.
to play the newest Crysis.
I know mine wasn't cheap.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it took me.
Anyway,
I think it took me like 3 months to build my PC, so I bought it like part by part over time because I just can't save money at all as well.
And
so
I've been building mine for years.
Yeah.
So I know the struggle. And I have 290Xs, 2 of them, and they're getting old. I just bought a 4K TV, and these old grandpas are getting slow. Not enough for 4K with some anti-aliasing.
Yeah. Can the PlayStation 4 do 4K yet at all?
Don't think so. I don't think it will.
No.
No. Few generations ahead, 10 maybe,
Yeah.
but it's so many pixels to draw, so not yet, not yet. Too soon, too soon.
So I guess as well to Pip. So Pip, why do you think at the moment maybe console gaming is more popular than PC gaming?
Well, for starters, I had no idea what was the reality. I thought people were gaming more on the PC.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm completely obvious when it comes to consoles. I mean, I don't own any right now, except for my PS2, which probably doesn't turn on anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. I can think of a reason why people would choose a console over the PC, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it's probably because they don't have to spend any more money upgrading the console. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
For me in the past,
sense, honestly.
yeah, I mean, for me in the past, the reason I had PS3s and PS4s and stuff is because my friends had them. So if I wanted to play online games or join in with what they were doing, I'd need to get a console because I think they all have the mindset that, like Terry said, that once you've paid for the console price, you've paid all you're going to need to.
Yeah.
Whereas they see the PC as a constant investment. But I mean, if you do it the right way, I paid about £800 4 years ago for my PC, and it still runs perfectly fine most of the games nowadays. So it's getting to that stage finally where I might need maybe a new graphics card or some more RAM, but it's not going to cost the exact the whole price of a new console again. So it's just trickling in money after that. So it's not as bad if you look at it that way.
Yeah. I mean, I guess generally the conclusive thing here is that there is no good reason not to buy a PC, and that if you own a console, you should probably just buy a PC and just give in because it's better at everything, I imagine.
Or just get a PlayStation 2. Best console ever made.
Bring back the old ones. I think people in the chat saying that. Everyone in the chat seems to be talking about the N64, PS2, looking at the old retro gaming console.
Yeah.
I did buy a Wii U this generation, and I bought it for Smash Brothers, and that's like all I've played on it now, and that's it. I bought one game. They're like £60 a game as well.
You paid about £300 for Smash Bros. That's what's happening.
Basically.
Yeah.
I was going to get the Wind Waker, but it's still like £60 in England, which is like the same as it was new. It's a GameCube game with like a bit of touched up graphics. Like I just can't bring myself to pay that sort of level of money, I think, for something that's been out for so long. And that's another thing that Steam seems to do so well, and PC games do so well. So the prices really do go down over time, because there's I don't understand why backward compatibility for consoles, should be something that's like an issue. Surely most things should be backward compatible if they're being upgraded or being moved on.
Yeah, that's why PlayStation 2 is so popular. It's just compatible with PlayStation 1 games.
Yeah.
So it was so easy to move on to the next generation.
And I guess when you think about it as well now, like there's no, apart from money and getting people to buy the same games again, now I know I've bought Resident Evil 4 like 3 or 4 times now on like Resident Evil I put it on GameCube, PlayStation. GameCube. Yeah, PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 3. I got it on, and then I got it on PC as well for HD remake. And it's like, Yeah, I don't. I mean, that's the big advantage as well. PC gamers have. It's just like the games tally up and build up over time. Whereas I think traditionally, with consoles, it's just like every week, every generation, you're starting again from scratch, which just makes no sense.
HD.
Yeah.